How are you going to do it? As soon as you open your Airtel Works application, you have clicked on that particular what's it called? On that particular order ID, then you see perform activity. Click on perform activity, then you click on invoke tribe. I'll show you all that. You don't have to worry. I'll show you, I'll properly teach you how that is done. So you click on invoke tribe from Airtel Works. When you click on invoke tribe from Airtel Works, it is going to open tribe app for you. Right? Invoke tribe will open tribe app for you. When it opens tribe app for you, then you go ahead to do the KYC. But if you open your tribe app directly without clicking on invoke tribe, if you open your tribe app directly without clicking on invoke tribe, then it becomes a problem. What is the problem? Airtel Works would not know that you have done KYC. So it will be stuck on payment. It will be stuck on payment. It will not know that you have done KYC. Do you understand? So when you click invoke tribe, it is the invoke tribe that opens the tribe app for you. It is the invoke tribe that opens the tribe app for you to use. So when you do KYC like that, then Airtel Works will know that yes, KYC has been done, then it will be able to move to the next stage. And what is the next stage? As soon as you have done KYC and your KYC is approved, right? You know, KYC will go to case management and it will get approved. As soon as it is approved, then an installer will be assigned. An installer will be assigned. Then installer will go to the shop to pick up the product. After the device has been picked up, installer will go to your customer's location to install the product, and that is done. And that's how the process ends. So the process from beginning again, we are going to create lead. When we are done creating the lead, customer will make payment. When payment is made, KYC will be done. And after KYC is done and installer is assigned, we will pick up the product and go to the customer's house to install. Guys, do we understand this? Guys,
Yes,
do we
sir.
understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now let's look at how do we use Airtel Connect, Airtel Works. How do we do all of these things that we have explained here? How are we going to do it on Airtel Works? Right? Now, this is it. The Airtel Works application. For you as a new user, you're an ASD, you are a Red Shop agent. We are just giving you Airtel Works. As soon as you open your Airtel Works, what are you going to see? You see this. First time user. So you are expected to input your MSISDN. So put your MSISDN there. After you have inputted your MSISDN, you get OTP. Input the OTP you have gotten, set up your password, put preferred password. And when you input your preferred password, you have set up your password, then you just go to the login page and do what? And log in. Now, let me give you this hint before we move away from here. Make sure that your Airtel Works application is on the same device. As I was saying, make sure you have your Airtel Works on the same device where you have your tribe app. If your tribe app is on your phone, then your Airtel Works should be on your phone. If your tribe app is on your KYC kit, make sure your what's it called? Your Airtel Works application is on that same kit. Right? I know some of you will say, oh, but we can't install anything on the kit now. Don't worry, it will be opened. IT will put the Airtel Works there when it's time. Do you understand? So the reason for that is because remember we said during okay, let me throw it open. Who can tell us the reason? Who can tell us why it is important for you to have your tribe app and your Airtel Works on the same device? Why is it important?
Because when it reaches to KYC, that is where the Airtel Works will automatically take you to.
Awesome. Thanks, Laura. Laura Nwanko. She's absolutely correct. She's spot on. Because when it reaches KYC stage, when it's time for you to do KYC, remember you have to go to Airtel Works, click on invoke tribe, and it will automatically open tribe app for you. So if they are not on the same device, how do you want to do it? Do you understand? So they must be on the same device so that when you click on invoke tribe, it automatically opens your tribe app for you. Pascal Nduka. All of you now, we do on mute. Man, no catch you now. All right. So as I was saying, they must be on the same device, and this is how you begin. It will ask you for your MSISDN, input the MSISDN to send you an OTP, then set up your password and sign up. Right. After that is done, it will take you to login page where you are going to log in with your MSISDN and the password that you have just set. Right. That's how you log in as a first-time user. Now, for every day that you log in, you are going to mark attendance. Every day you are going to mark attendance. So as soon as you open your Airtel Works application, it will bring a prompt for you. To bring this prompt. Are you working today? And when you click on yes, I'm working today, it will automatically open your camera like this. Then it will ask you to take a selfie. As soon as you take that selfie, that's all. Your attendance has been what? Has been marked. Your attendance has been marked, right? And that will take you to your dashboard. So this is your dashboard. This part. This is how your dashboard looks like. You are going to have your task card. You can see task card, task card. Task card will have, each order that you are working on, every order that you have created, or every order that you have been assigned. If you are a DSC, you'll be assigned orders. It won't just be orders that you have created yourself only that you'll be working on. You'll be working on orders that were assigned to you as well. So whatever order that is in you, that is under you, you see them under your task card, right? You see them under your task card. So whichever one you want to check for, you will use this order ID here. This is the order ID that you use to trace them. And you can search. You can click on this search bar and it will pop up. Click on this search bar, then input the order ID and search. It will definitely bring up whichever order you are looking for. It will bring it up for you, right? That is how you log in every day. Now, the first step. What's the first step? If you want to sell, I am ready to buy. Who can tell us what is the first thing that will happen? We know we discussed the step-by-step process. What's the first step in that process?
Lead creation.
Lead creation. God bless you. Lead creation. Lead creation is the first step in the process. Now, how do we do lead creation? You see this plus sign. Click on this plus sign. This one. Click on this plus sign. As soon as you click on this plus sign from your home page, then it will ask you to complete this form. What do you have in the form? The first name of the customer. For me now, Mukhtar, that's the first name. Last name, Yusuf. Customer email, mukhtar@gmail.com. Customer phone number, 08024341630. Select town or installation address. Select installation address. Maybe town would be like Alimosho. Then installation address, you put the full address of your customer. Number 4, Julius Berger Street, Fowoshere Arena, Delta State. Do you understand? Wherever it is, put the full address. I know some places are without street name or house numbers, but there are landmarks that you can use to get the address. For example, you say in front of AP filling station, right? Up adjacent so and so. So you give detailed address like that so that we know exactly where you are talking about, right? And when you impute the address, when you are done imputing the address, there's something you need to do. You see this arrow here, you must click this arrow. As soon as you are done imputing this address, you must click this arrow. When you click that arrow, what happens? It will automatically populate the latitude, longitude. It will automatically populate the latitude and the longitude here, right? Now, what do you do next? Input the nearest landmark. Maybe the nearest landmark is Kazali Hotel. Put the Kazali Hotel. Maybe it is Unduka's farm. Put the nearest popular place to the address that we are talking about. Right. So when you are done with that, you can click on trigger OTP. You can click on trigger OTP so that OTP will go to this email and this phone number. However, if the phone number the person has given is an MTN, Glo, off-net, basically, if it is not an Airtel line, right, the person will not get OTP from us. The person will not get any SMS notification from us. If the line is not an Airtel line, you won't get SMS notification. You will only be getting email notification. You'll be getting email notification. So just make sure that if any customer is saying, I don't have an Airtel line now, something that they don't want to get, it's fine. but make sure that they have given a valid email address. Make sure they have given a valid email address that they can access, because that is where we are going to be, sending them communication. But if they have an Airtel line and they use the Airtel line, it's absolutely fine. They get SMS and email from us, right? Now, after you have clicked on trigger OTP, so that OTP can go to these two guys here, right? The next thing is for you to select the plan that the customer wants, right? You must select the plan that the customer wants. Now, this is how the OTP will come. Hi, so and so. OTP, please share OTP with your smart connect, stuff like that. They'll get it via SMS like this and via email like the same thing, right? Then remember, the next thing is for you to do to select the plan that the customer wants. What plan is the customer intending to subscribe to? So you select the segment here, you select the plan, and the amount will automatically come based on what you have selected in segment and in plan. Right, based on what you have selected in segment and in plan, then the price would automatically, the amount to pay would automatically appear for the customer to see. And the OTP that you have gotten, you input the OTP here and you click on generate lead, create lead, right? So you input the OTP and you click on what? Create lead. Now, when you click on create lead, what happens? You see success. This lead has been lead ID so and so generated success. So you copy this lead ID because you might need it. You most likely will need the lead ID, right? So you copy it. Then the next thing is that customer will get notification. They will get an email notification. The email notification could be either of two. One is that our service is not available in their location. Your own customer will not get this, because for us to be selling in your location, it means it covers it, right? It means it covers it. So that's a no-brainer. Now, what other email are you going to get? Customer is supposed to, what's supposed to happen after order has been created, after lead has been created?
Payment through the link.
Payment.
You can go to payment link.
Payment.
Can you hear me now? Payment, Abi?
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, Lillian. So after lead has been created successfully, the next thing is supposed to be payments, right? Customer is supposed to make payments. Now, how is the customer going to make payments? A link will be sent to them. They will get a link. However, if the payment link is not coming, sometimes your customer, I don't know, it's very rare, on very rare occasions, that your customer will not get payment link. But if it happens that they did not get the payment link, what do? You log into your Airtel Works, look for that other ID and click on perform activity. You see perform activity here. Click on perform activity and you see this option, generate payment link. So click on generate payment link, then submit. It will open this page and you click on submit. As soon as you submit, you see form submitted successfully. Immediately, payment link will go to your customer. This will trigger payment link to your customer instantly, right? Instantly. So your customer can pay, with the link that has been sent to them. And how do they do that? It's very simple. They will get a link like this. This is how they will get in their email, right? There, so and so payment link, and it will give them the breakdown of the payment they are about to make, the amount and all of that. It will show them all this, right? And for them, just click on the link. When they click on that link, it brings them here. They can select the one they want to use. Do they want to use Flutter? Do they want to use Paystack? Anyone that they are comfortable with. They select it. They go ahead to choose option of payment. Is it transfer? Is it this? Is it that? Whatever way, you do that as. And you see, they get this receipt successful. They get the list that was successful. And aside this, that their parent is all is supplement. Who can remind us?
KYC.
AYC.
Invoke time.
Nnamdi. Laura, thank you very much. The next thing after payment is what? KYC. How do we do step in the KYC? What is the first step? How are we going to do it?
You get OTP with the number.
For KYC, are you sure?
You invoke your tribe.
Invoke your tribe. God bless you. You invoke your tribe. Now, how do we invoke tribe? This is it, right? So you know that the first step is lead creation. Then after lead creation, payments. I like that we are all following. Then after payment is done, KYC, right? And how are we going to do KYC? Log into your Airtel Works. When you log into your Airtel Works, you click on perform activity. When you click on perform activity, to bring you to this page. Can you see? So you click on invoke tribe. This one, invoke tribe. As soon as you click on invoke tribe, then it will open the tribe app for you. People of God, as soon as you click invoke tribe, it opens the tribe app for you. It opens the tribe app for you, right? So when it opens the tribe app for you, what do? You do your KYC normally the way you do KYC for every other EBB product. That's the way you do KYC for this Smart Connect as well, right? The only difference, there's one difference. The difference is that this one would not ask you for product details. It won't ask you for product details. It will only give you, you only be required to input customers' details, customer phone number, alternate number, email address, address, their home address, every information about customer that you're supposed to take down, you're going to take it down at this point of KYC. But there will be no product detail. You won't be required to scan anything. You will not be required to basically no scanning of SIM serial, no scanning of device serial, all of those things, no, none of that will happen. Only thing that you need is customers' details, their thumb printing, their picture, all of that, agreeing to terms and conditions. Basically, that's what you need to do, what will happen, right? Now, after you have done that, you've submitted the KYC. You've submitted the KYC. What's the next thing to do? Who can remind us? After KYC is done, what's the next thing? What is the next thing after KYC?
Device pickup.
Yes. Yes, Lovett, you are correct. Device pickup, right? But there's something I want us to bring before that, and that's installer. They will have to assign installer before installer goes to pick up the product. But you are spot on, right? Device pickup. But let's put that they are going to assign installer first. Let's put that. Now, you have done KYC. Remember where you started from? You started from lead creation. From lead creation, you went to payment. From payment, you went to you came to KYC, right? And remember, this KYC does not involve you to input any product details. It's simply customers' details, right? Now, after that is done, then it is either of two things. If you talk to your customer says, I don't have a preferred installation date. Anytime they install it, I'm fine. Or any day they want to come, I'm okay with it. Some customers say, no, I need this. This one should be installed tomorrow. Or this product should be, in the next 24 hours or 48 hours. It's most so whichever one it is, whichever one your customer's preference is. If your customer has something in mind as to when they want them to come for installation, then let get to understand which date is it. Then you click on this place. You log into your Smart Connect, your Airtel Connect application. When you log into Airtel Connect application, you click on perform activity and you come here, book slot. You come to book slot, right? You come to book a slot. What are you doing with booking a booking a slot? You are basically helping the customer to say, okay, this is where I want to, this is where I want to, you are basically helping the customer to say, this is when I want this product to be installed, right? So, for example, if the customer wants the product installed the following day, you can click on book slot. When you click on book slot, it will open this page for you, right? It will open this page for you where you see this calendar. So when you click on this, it will bring out a calendar for you, and you can select the date on that particular, whichever date on that particular calendar. Now, days that are not available, Days that are not available will be in gray. You won't be able to click them. For days that are not available, maybe installers are already booked for that period, right? But for days that are available, days that you can choose from, you see them, they'll be well written in bold, and you can easily click on them, right? You can easily click on them. That is how you book a slot. So when you book a slot, it is the day that you have booked that the installer will come. It is the day that you have booked that the installer will come. Right. That is how you book slot. But if your customer says, me, I don't have any preferred anything, I'm okay with, then just go ahead and leave it. Right. You don't have to book the slot. After you've done KYC, you can leave it. Right. You can leave it. Now, after booking a slot, what happens? Your customer will get notification that an installer has been assigned to them. So thank you for your interest. This person has been assigned to you. This is the phone number of the person that has been assigned to you. So that's very simple and very straightforward. And we expect that installer will now call them at this point. Installer will call them and say, hi, hello, Mrs. Ukachi. I understand you want to buy our products, so and so and so and so. Okay, what do you when are you looking to? Yes, you've paid for our product, please. When would you like us to come for installation and all of that? So it is now your installer that would. So if the customer now says, okay, please come on Sunday, or oh, please come on Saturday, then installer can now go to the page and book that slot. Because installer can go to Airtel Works and book that slot. Right. So they don't have to, it's not compulsory for you to book a slot for a customer. Right. Provided the customer knows exactly, they are fine with coming in to install their product and all of that at whatever point, right? But if the customer says, I have a preferred date, maybe I'm not always available on Mondays, I'm not really available on Tuesday, you know that, okay, it's only a Wednesday that can work. So you find one Wednesday that would work. The what's it called now? The the fastest one, the one that will come earliest, if it's a Thursday, the earliest Thursday, right? Or the earliest Tuesday possible. So whichever day the customer has chosen, you pick that for them and you move on. Right. However, if you didn't book any slot for them, when installer calls them and they agree on a particular time and date, then installer would, add that what's it called for them? Installer would add that what's it called now? Installer will have books that slot for them, basically. Now, to the part where installer goes to the shop, after installer and customer agree that okay, this is the time period that I want to come for installation, all of that. The next thing is for installer to now go to the shop. Installer will pick the stock up. Airtel owned shops only. That's where you can get these products. Right? It's only Airtel owned shops that would serve as warehouse where we put this. So installer will go there using and must have raised the request on USDM. Right, installer will raise the request on USDM. After raising the request on USDM, installer will arrive at the shop for pickup. The request on USDM would have gone through approval processes. So then it comes to the shop, it picks installer picks product from the shop, and the shop imputes it that okay, this has been picked up and all of that, and that is it. You pick up the device, and after the device pick up, the next thing is to go to customer's location. Go to customer's location. I don't want to bore you with all of this. This is how installers collect stock from the office. I don't want to bore you with all of this, right? Now, how is installer going to get to the customer's location? Remember when you were inputting address, we asked you to click that arrow, that the arrow will automatically populate the latitude and the longitude, right? The latitude and the longitude. That was, what we mentioned. So this is where it comes into play. You see that latitude and longitude that you picked the other time would come up to direct the installer via Google Map. So as soon as on installer's account now, it has been assigned to the installer. So installer will also see. So installer clicks on perform activity. You can either go to customer's location now if you have both agreed, or you can reschedule the appointment if you are not able to agree on a specific date and stuff like that. Then if you click on go to customer's location, what happens? It will open this page and you see start installation or go to location. You see start installation or go to location of the customer. Now, if the installer is just going, maybe from the office where you had picked up the product, is just going to that place, then it's important that you now click on go to location so that the map would guide you and show you exactly where you are supposed to be. When you get to the customer's location, then you take a picture, you take a selfie for us to know that now you are, for us to know that, okay, you are now there safely and you're about beginning the installation. So you take that picture, right? You take a picture to show that you are there. Now, that picture, when you click on start installation, the next thing to ask is to mark yourself present on site, right? Mark yourself present on site. How do you do that? This, image that you have captured, when you get to the customer's house, you would upload here. You upload that image, right? Simple and very, very straightforward, right? Simple and very straightforward. But remember, this is for installer. I'm just taking you through it for knowledge sake, right? You are not going to be doing this. Now, after installer has marked him or herself present at the, after basically, sorry, yes. So after that has been done, installer has marked him or herself present at customer's location. The next thing is to, scan devices, right? Scan the device. So if you installer will go to the Airtel Works, click on perform activity, then you see that the next one will be scan devices, right? So when installer clicks scan devices, then remember all those things. When you were doing KYC, you didn't scan all of these things. The only thing you did when you were doing your KYC was collect customers' information, right? The only thing you did was collect customers' information. So that information you've collected, now this is how to now, the customer's information you've collected. This is the point where you now complete that that part. So here you select eSIM or physical SIM, you select whichever one is appropriate. You scan the serial number of that SIM. You scan the barcode, right? You scan the barcode, the IMEI. Sorry, you scan the IMEI of the SIM. You scan the EID. You scan the EID. Basically, all those things that are supposed to have, all those things are supposed to have scanned at the point of your KYC. Now, installer would scan all of that for you. So as soon as installer scans all of this, then the in-bundle will kick in. 30 days begins to count, right? The 30 days begins to count. So after inputting all of that, you click on submit. You click on submit. If it fails like this, then the in-bundle will not kick in, but it is only if it's successful that the in-bundle would kick in, right? So questions will be around why could it fail? Why is there any possibility that I could fail? It's really, I don't know. It's rare. It's virtually practically zero that it will fail. But it's not human, it's not entirely human. So systems error can come and all of that. That's why we have made provision for that part, right? So when you click on submit and it's like it failed, then what we expect is speak to the customer, let them know what the situation is and know what do they want, right? So whatever they want, click on perform activity. Whatever you're able to agree them to, whatever you decide with them, click on perform activity. And when you click on perform activity, you see a lot of other some. Do they want to cancel the order? You can cancel it here. Do they want to reschedule? Yes, you can reschedule it here. Do they want to reschedule the appointment? They can reschedule whichever one they want, right? Whichever one they want, it's it's all okay, right? It's all okay. So if you are canceling the order, you have to select reason and cancel. Now, say that it is now successful after you have inputted all of this. You have scanned SIM serial, you have scanned EID, you have done everything you're supposed to do. Now you want to, after scanning all these devices, the next thing is now that installer will now go ahead to install the product. Place the ODU outside, IDU inside, do everything neatly, right? After installation is now done, after you have installed, then you now click on activation checklist. Activation checklist. What's the activation checklist? What do you have there? This is where you input the device number, the phone number of the device, then the MSIN of that device. Then you upload all of this picture. ODU, where did you place it? How did you place it? Take a picture, you upload there. The IDU, where did you place it? How did you place it? Take a picture and upload there, right? And lastly, the result of the speed test, because you must have done speed test after your installation. Remember, as soon as you completed KYC earlier, where you scan all these things, the in-bundle kicks in. So you are supposed to immediately test or give you some time, then test the speed, right? You test the speed. So the result of that speed test, you upload here. You upload here and you click on submit. You click on what? Submit, right? Now, after you've clicked on, you've submitted based on the fact that you've cleared everything, you've uploaded everything you're supposed to upload. Now you've clicked on submitted, on submit. The next thing is that it will bring up this QR code. The QR code is for customers to download the self-care app so that whatever issue they are having, they can on their own log into the app and resolve things, speak to call center agent, whichever one they want to do, they can do all of that. But some customers say, I don't want to download any application. It's fine. It's fine. You just click on proceed. And when you click on proceed, it comes to this page, API code. It comes to API code. So you click on API code. What is the API code? It looks like this. Please confirm this code and share with your share with the person deploying in your house. Basically, this is just a confirmation that yes, it has been installed. It's working perfectly as at now. All the whatever it is, everything is all in good condition. The speed is okay. I'm fine with everything. You do that. That is what the API code means. So when you have been given the API code, when installer gets the API code, what installer will do is to now click on the API code and it opens this page, input the API code and okay. That is how the process moves from end to end, from beginning to the end. Now, I'll chip in one thing very quickly for DSCs and others on the call, right? Remember, we said lead must be created by you. You must be the one to create the lead. As Red Shop agents, as ASDs, you must be the one to create the lead. However, for people who are buying from the website, let's say there are 8 customers who bought from the Airtel website, right? How do they do those customers? They've paid, they've done everything. Those ones would now be assigned to a DSC for a DSC to sell, right? It will be assigned to a DSC. So that's why I said you must make sure that you are the one creating lead for this your customer, because the moment you allow customer create their own lead, the moment they create their own lead, then it becomes a problem because you can't sell. You are not able to sell. That would now be, something that would, what's it called now? Something that will be given to another person. The customer walks in. The customer wants to buy. Instead of you to pick up your kit, doing what's it called now? Instead of you to pick up your kit, do lead creation for this person, KYC and all of that. He said, okay, don't worry, just create your own lead. Go to the Airtel website and all of that. The moment the person finishes creating the website, then a DSC will be assigned. Right? A DSC will be assigned based on distance. DSCs installers are assigned based on distance, right? Based on distance. So that is how you do this from beginning to the end. Now, if you were assigned a lead, after the lead has been assigned to you, then you must make sure that you follow up with the customer, because your job now begins from KYC. That's where your job begins. Customer already paid. Customer already spent customer has already. Apologies, I lost my my train of thought there. Customer has already created their own lead. They've paid. The only thing next is do KYC for them. So that is the point where you are going to pick it up as a DSC. Right? They've created their own on their lead on their on our website and all of that. So you are picking up from KYC stage. And after KYC stage, everything is the same. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. The only difference is that for you as an ASD, for you as a rest shop agent, you cannot, say your customer should create their own lead. If they do, then that lead will automatically go to the DSC. There's nothing you can do about it. So you must be the one to create their lead. And how do you create their lead? We've shown you on the Airtel website, on the Airtel Works, right? But however, customers can also create their own lead like this. Go on website, click on broadband, select the product. When they do that, they input, they select the plan they want to buy, input their details, get OTP, payment link would come. After payment link comes, they make their own payments. After that, then it comes to you, right? It comes to you, then you fix a visit. You plan a visit for KYC, you do KYC and you move on from there, right? Very simple and very straightforward. Very simple and very straightforward. Okay, I can see hands up ready for questions. Let's take Stephanie Okosa. Go ahead with your question. Hi, Stephanie. So when you have done that with the customer detail, you've submitted that, then the next thing is that an installer will be assigned, right? When an installer is assigned, is assigned, then the next thing is, for the what's it called? The installer to go to the customer's location,